Now the key to successful grinding or chopping is preparation. All the meat should be cubed to about 1.5 inches and chilled. Now for a pound of ground meat, we're going with 8 ounces each of sirloin and chuck. There are a couple other precautions you can take to make sure that you don't process your ground meat straight into beef mousse, which may sound like a good thing to eat, but trust me, it isn't. Those things are work in small batches and with quick pulses. So I'm going to start with the chuck. Just kind of scatter it around. I know it doesn't look like much, but that's actually the perfect amount for a processor this size. The second part is working in pulses. It usually takes about 10 to get there. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. By the way, this is where I would stop if I was making chili. Take a look. Good chili grind. That was 6, right? Yeah. 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. We got one little chunk in there, but besides that, that's great looking ground chuck. Got some good fat worked through there, which is exactly what we need to hold this mixture together later on. Now, same thing with the sirloin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is where I'd stop if I was making steak tartare, but hey, that's another show. 7, 8, 9, 10. And take a look. Yeah, there we go. Same texture basically as the chuck. A little finer of a grain maybe, but that's because it's a little bit leaner. And once you've got everything turned out, just kind of mix it over, get it as combined as you can. Next up, seasoning. And we only need one thing, salt, kosher salt. I'd say about half a teaspoon for a pound of meat. That's all. No herbs, no chopped onions, no garlic, no soup mix, no mysteries, just salt. Why? Well, because it actually seasons the meat. Makes it taste beefier as opposed to herby or shallotty or garlicky or anything like that. Any other flavors that want to hitch a ride can wait to ride on the bun. Now, when it comes to portioning, we like 5-ounce patty. Not 4, not 6, 5. And to get it, we go to the scales. Now see, 5 ounces renders the perfect patty. 4 inches by 3/4 of an inch. Now, when shaping, use a light hand. Now just start by kind of shaping it into a ball. Just kind of throw it back and forth until you've got an orb. There. Then flatten out gently. Just kind of make a disc like this, using as little pressure as possible. Now, if your hands tend to get hot, use a little bit of cold water. It'll make the meat stick less. When it comes to pans, I like cast iron. It's extremely dense, so it gets very, very hot, and it can hold on to that heat even once foods hit it. That means that meats, whether it be a steak or a hamburger, will have time to develop a really nice crust. Now, I like a griddle for hamburgers because no sides means easy spatula access. I don't have to fight my way down in there to flip the burger over. I put this over medium-high heat 2, maybe 3 minutes before I'm ready to cook. And to figure out if the pan's ready, just kind of drop a little water right into the middle. Now, if it sizzles up like that and quickly evaporates, you're in the zone. Good to go. If it just kind of lays there and looks at you, gets 1 or 2 bubbles in it, then you've definitely got more heating to do. And if the drops kind of just skittle off the side of the pan like rain on a freshly waxed car hood, you need to take the pan off the heat and let it cool down for a minute before cooking. This is perfect. Into the pan. No patty smashing. We've all seen it in a movie with a diner scene or something. Someone's squishing the burger and it hisses and makes this wonderful sound. Well, that sound comes from the fact that this is pushing all the juice out of the burger. Sure, it makes it cook quicker, but it makes the meat a whole lot drier. So, no smashing. If you're looking for a medium rare burger, and why else grind your own meat if you're not looking for a medium rare burger? Well, they still taste great. Go for 4 minutes on each side. If you prefer a medium burger, look for 5 minutes each side. Then we'll be ready to flip, and we'll be ready for the second cardinal rule of burgers. Now, before you pour on the usual condiments, do me a favor. Just try this just one time, okay? Toasted bun, right? Little mayonnaise, or a lot of mayonnaise, depending on how you feel about mayonnaise. A little black pepper, fresh ground, right in the middle, okay? Now that is going to form the base of a sauce that will be completed by the juices from a well-rested hamburger patty, cooked medium rare, of course. Top that off with the other part of the toasted bun.